Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 4, and this is going to be my trailer breakdown for the finale of this season of The Flash. That's right, episode 23. Can't believe we're already here, and this episode is otherwise entitled, We Are The Flash. But of course, before we get into anything else, let's actually watch that trailer.
It's going nuts out there.
Nothing's working, not even cell phones.
It's happening, isn't it?
Gotta be another way. Get my consciousness inside DeVoe.
Barry?
What do you see? What's around you?
You're in my mind now. And there's no escape.
Barry! He's coming for us.
Run, Mr. Allen. Run.
The Flash, season finale Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
So just quickly before we get into the rest of the video, I will be doing a big special finale giveaway. So yeah, we're in the finale, we're heading into it, so there's going to be a giveaway. So stick around until the end of the video to find out how you can enter that, and also what's up for grabs. So last episode was one of the best episodes of the season, which is good because it was the second last episode and basically setting up everything for the finale. So it's good that we had a good episode. Yeah, arguably maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of it didn't feel like a filler episode, but you're going to get that when they need to maybe either wrap up some storylines or just get some stuff done, so everything's set up for the finale. So yeah, sometimes that happens. But essentially, the two big things to talk about from the from that episode were the Caitlin stuff, where we do find out that she was actually, getting the Killer Frost stuff back when she was a child. It wasn't from the particle accelerator. It's always been within her. So I'm guessing we're going to be exploring that in season 5, and we might get a bit more of it in this week's finale. But yeah, I think we should be, expecting that in season 5. And obviously the other big thing was DeVoe finishing off his plan, launching the satellites and beginning and kicking off the Enlightenment. And yeah, that's basically where we pick up in this week's episode, the finale. But of course, before we get into the actual breakdown, we will quickly go over the synopsis or description, as it does give us a better idea as to what's going on. Team Flash gets help from a surprising ally in their battle against DeVoe. So yeah, quickly on that synopsis or description, obviously that ally is Marlize because they set that up last episode. Obviously, there could be someone else involved in that, but we will talk about them towards the end of this video. So yeah, we begin this trailer and open up this trailer with the continuation of last episode, the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment started, I'm guessing we're going to be starting straight away from when episode 22 ended. That's usually what we get with a finale. It usually kicks off straight away, maybe an hour later. It's usually around that time. But yeah, as per usual, of course, we see Central City going crazy due to what's going on with the Enlightenment. Now, is it due to just that Kilgore stuff we saw in Jitters? Is that why Jitters is going crazy? Or maybe it's going, around the whole city? Or can the people and the residents of Central City actually feel stuff happening to their minds? Gonna be interesting to find out what's going on there. But yeah, in Jitters, it's really quickly, but the person that's sort of running towards the screen when people are running out of Jitters, that's actually Captain Singh. So yeah, he's in the finale for a decent amount. Not a decent amount, but for a couple of scenes from what I know. But yeah, so expect him in the finale for a couple of scenes. Now we do see the electricity just being cut off. Throughout the trailer you will see no real electricity apart from in Star Labs by the looks of it. So there's fire on the streets to light them up. So it looks like the world is, DeVoe is turning the world, not just Central City, but the world, it's basically returning to the Stone Age. That's what DeVoe's doing. That's what the Enlightenment's doing. Yeah, so goodbye basically every single form of technology unless DeVoe needs it. Now we do see Barry entering DeVoe's chair, the floating chair we've seen basically the majority of this season. Obviously, thanks to Marlize, we're going to be thanking Marlize for getting that floating chair because she took that from DeVoe at the end of episode 20, I think it was. So if anyone was wondering how they have DeVoe's chair, if you weren't paying attention at the end of episode 20, that's how Marlize escaped the pocket dimension and all of that. Now, obviously, we do see Barry putting on the helmet and stuff like that. This is something that a lot of people have wanted, for Barry to sort of put on the DeVoe's headpiece and sit in the chair and stuff like that. So we're finally getting it in the finale, which is pretty fitting. So I'm sure a lot of people are happy with that. Me personally, I didn't really care too much about it. It wasn't something I was dying to see, but for those that were, Really looking forward to it. Here you go, you finally got it. And basically, as soon as Barry puts on this helmet or sits in the chair, he enters DeVoe's Mindscape. And this is what we talked about over the weekend. So we knew this was happening from this initial finale set pictures, but that information we sort of left off until doing over the weekend. And for those wondering what a Mindscape is, the trailer basically sums it up without actually like telling us what it is. But a Mindscape is basically just a world inside of a mind. So DeVoe can make it so it's just literally like one room, or he can make it all essential cities in his Mindscape, or he can make it the whole world is in his Mindscape. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but I think DeVoe's Mindscape might be his like the major moments in his plan, because Barry seems to be just visiting those major moments that we've seen play out throughout DeVoe's plans, whether it be in present time or throughout, you know, the past. So we see the metahuman bus, which we saw back in episode 1. We know that's happening. We saw the set photos from them filming this scene. There's that picnic with Marlies that we saw in the flashbacks once again in episode 20. So yeah, it just seems like it's major moments in DeVoe's life that, you know, are like essential to what he was doing to bring forth the Enlightenment. But yeah, basically anything that looks oversaturated, you know, in this trailer as well as in the episode is going to be in DeVoe's Mindscape. It's like they've done that. Like a lot of shows when they do flashbacks or, you know, different timepieces, they'll change like the coloring or the tone in some of like the filming and stuff. So it looks like in the finale they're going to make anything that's in the Mindscape like oversaturated and like incredibly bright. So that should be a good indicator of what's in the Mindscape and what's in the real world. Now the screen here reads connection lost at one point. So there's a couple of options. Is this like Barry losing connection to the Mindscape possibly? So, you know, DeVoe's like blocking him out or something? Or is this Team Flash losing connection to Barry in the Mindscape? So his mind is completely trapped in the Mindscape and Team Flash can't get him out. It's most likely going to be the latter because a dramatic effect, and you'd want Barry being stuck somewhere and having to maybe fight his way out. So I'm guessing that's what we're going to get. You know, this is going to mean that Barry is going to have to fight his way out of the Mindscape. Bebo knows how he's going to do that. It's going to be really interesting to find out. But yeah, I'm sure Barry's got a bit of a task in front of him. Now, the episode title of Where the Flash, yep, it's a meme. We all know it's memed the hell out this season. But essentially, its meaning is that Barry isn't the only person on this team, you know? We do see Cisco out on the street trying to like settle down and just control the outside world while Barry does his thing in the Mindscape. Look, Cisco's got a big task on his hand. We could get maybe some returning people. It makes you wonder, like, where's Wally? Literally, where's Wally? Can he come back and help with this? Or where are the Legends? Or maybe the Legends are screwed because they're flying around on the Wave Rider. Anyway, so a lot of people will ask questions like, maybe why aren't other people returning to help with this? Yeah, I don't know, but what can you do? Sometimes just this stuff happens. They just can't get people to come back for the finale. But speaking of Cisco, we do see him on the ground. I think it's in Star Labs by the looks of it. If I had to put money on it, it looks like it's in Star Labs. And I'm pretty sure that is Caitlin beside him. But I'm pretty sure it's her in her Killer Frost outfit. So another big question. Obviously, last episode we had all that Killer Frost like origin stuff, if you want to call it, happened in like the vibing to, you know, the past and that incident. So does Killer Frost return in this episode, or was this Caitlin just putting on the outfit just in case Killer Frost was to come out? Is this like her attempt to get her out? In this photo, Caitlin has like her normal hair. It's not like the Killer Frost hair. However, sometimes they put stuff in the trailer that's slightly altered, so it could be Caitlin as Killer Frost, but they've got her with her normal hair. I don't know. You got to remember her hair isn't CGI, like it's actual like hair and makeup, so they'd have to film the scene twice, I guess. If I had to put money on it, once again, similar to Cisco being in Star Labs, I would say it's just probably just Caitlin as Caitlin. We did see her with those that gauntlet yesterday, which, you know, shot the cold out, almost like Captain Cold's gun. So maybe she's using that and she's just dressed up as Killer Frost, maybe to try and trick DeVoe. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. But regardless of what's happening with Caitlin and her Killer Frost stuff, Cisco in this picture looks scared. He looks scared, he looks, you know, shocked, and I think it is because he is looking at DeVoe circling Cecile like a Bebo damn shark or something like that. Like, DeVoe looks pretty creepy here. You can see that Cecile has the cerebral inhibitor on her forehead, so DeVoe may not be pleased about that at all. Obviously, last episode, we had Cecile, you know, her powers, you know, evolve. So instead of just reading people's minds, she's almost inhabiting those the people's minds. So they're using the cerebral inhibitor most likely to extend that and try and get into DeVoe's. Yeah, I don't know. This is really going to bring up the question of, will Cecile die in this episode. Obviously, I did that video on the weekend that, you know, I thought she might die on childbirth or something like that, which would be pretty dramatic and, you know, be likely because she's meant to give birth in the finale. But maybe she dies in this part. Maybe DeVoe's like, well, this is a person I have to get rid of. I don't really need Cecile for my plan to work, so bye-bye. He might do that. So Cecile could be in real danger here, using the cerebral inhibitor and stuff like that. But let me know what you think about that in the comments. In regards to returning members in the finale, Ralph we know is going to be in the finale. Hartley Sawyer, who played Ralph, was in Vancouver like the whole time they filmed the finale. He filmed the last scene of the finale, not in like the actual like you know, what we're going to see on screen, but in regards to their filming schedule, he was on set for that last scene of filming. The big question is it going to be Ralph in the real world for a bit, or is it all Mindscape Ralph? That's the real big question. Once again, we're betting people here on the channel. If we had to put money on something, you would have to say Mindscape. But there have been scenes, I know there's scenes filmed, I'm not going to say what they are just to spoil it too much. There have been scenes filmed with Ralph, or Hartley Sawyer, who plays Ralph, which don't seem like they would be in the Mindscape. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens in the finale. I'm hoping Ralph comes back. I know there's a lot of people that liked Ralph. Some didn't, but I think it was the minority that didn't like Ralph, to be completely honest. So yeah, I'm hoping that he comes back in the finale and leads on into season 5 as a recurring or even a regular cast member. And the last person we're going to talk about, and I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for me to talk about her because, you know, she's meant to have a decent part in the finale, not a massive role, but like, I guess an important part. And that is the Mystery Girl. She's going to be in the finale. We know that she filmed about a day and a half, 2 days of filming, which isn't a lot of scenes. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere towards the end, and she's probably going to be the person that sets up the villain for next season, or a villain for next season. But yeah, we're meant to learn who she is, which is a big thing. Now, Candace Patton did tweet out something about us not knowing completely what's going on with her, but we're meant to find out who she is. Now, she might just say her first name. That's all she could say. She might just say her first name, and that's about it, and that's where we leave off. So we might learn what her name is, but we might not know her relationship to all these other people. So she could say her name is Nora, which a lot of people think she could be called, but we don't know if she's Barry and Iris's daughter, their granddaughter, not even their like daughter or granddaughter. It could be some random that's just connected to their family in some way, shape, or form. So that's going to be another interesting thing to find out. But there's other things in the finale that I'm looking forward to more than the Mystery Girl stuff. But now let's get on to the giveaway for this finale video. So there are 2 prizes. So 2 people will win. The first prize is the Flash Volume 1 and 2 of DC Rebirth. So those 2 volumes of the comics. And the other prize is just a simple Flash Funko Pop. So whoever, I'll pick 2. And whoever is, picked first and, technically wins and comes in first place will get to choose whichever prize they want. And whoever is the second person just gets whatever's left over. So there's going to be 2 winners. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is leave a like on the video, be subscribed to the channel, and answer this question in the comments section down below, which is, what was your favorite part of The Flash Season 4? So this could be a character or a moment. It can be either or. So I will announce the winner of that giveaway in about 2 weeks' time in one of my Flash bonus videos, so keep your eyes out for that. Yeah, in around 2 weeks. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Last trailer breakdown for this season of The Flash. It's been an awesome year. Can't wait to the review for the finale later this week. And thanks to everyone that watched. And until my next video over the weekend, or my Arrow finale review, I guess it is, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.